All right, so we're going to run through some examples in this video. So we're going to use the rules that we talked about in the last video and talk about if these are valid or invalid arguments. So the first one says, all women are mortal. Hypatia was a woman. Hypatia was mortal. So is that valid or invalid? Well, the first thing that I'm noticing is it says all. It's a statement because it's always true or always false in all situations because it said all. Every single woman is mortal. So since Hypatia was a woman, therefore, because all women are mortal, I can kind of use the chain rule and say, well, then Hypatia was mortal. So this is actually a valid argument. All rainy days are cloudy. Okay, there's that all again. Today is not cloudy. Today is not rainy. So because all rainy days are cloudy, and today is not cloudy, today is not rainy, I can say, yes, this is a valid argument, and I am using the second one, the law of denying consequent. Theorem 2.4 or something. Okay, the last one, some students like skiing. Al is a student, Al likes skiing. So because I see that it says some, that doesn't mean every student. So just because Al is a student doesn't mean he likes skiing because my qualifier was some. So this one is an invalid argument. You're going to see this in your homework. A Euler diagram is a tool for determining the validity of an argument. So here's my diagram. Where you have two circles overlapping, that means that the person falls in both circles. If the circles do not overlap at all, then they don't have anyone in common. So let's look at these examples. Miss Makeover is a brunette. Well, here you'll see Miss Makeover falls in between the blonde and the straight-haired circle. So if she falls in between the blonde and the straight-haired circle, she falls in the middle, means that she is a blonde and has straight hair. So therefore, I can say Miss Maker is a brunette is a false statement because based on the diagram, she actually has blonde hair. Miss Makeover has straight hair. Well, again, because she's in the middle of the two circles, blonde and straight-haired, meaning she has both, I can say that it's true that part B, Miss Makeover has straight hair. Okay, the next one, Miss Makeover is single. Well, if she was single, these three circles would overlap because that big circle is the single one. So because that circle, she's not a part of it, her dot is not in the circle, I can say that she is not single. Because if she were, her little dot would be over here in that circle. So this is false. Mr. Goodhearted is single with brown hair. Where would he be in our diagram? So I have Mr. Goodhearted is single. Okay, so because he's single, he needs to be in this circle right here because that's the set of single people. He also has brown hair. Well, I don't have a circle for brown hair. However, I can make one. But since he's single and has brown hair, I would have to overlap those two circles to put him in the middle. And so that would be Mr. Goodhearted. And then the last one, do any single people have blonde hair? Well, again, because these two diagrams do not overlap, the single diagram and the blonde diagram, I can say that no, in this particular case, there are no single people who have blonde hair. So here's some more. Do any single people have straight hair? Well, again, here's my straight hair circle, and here's my single circle. So because those two circles do not overlap at all, I can say no, they don't have any people in common that are straight-haired and single. Do any single people have curly hair? So here's my single people. Do I have a circle dedicated to curly hair? No, so I don't know the answer to that. There is not enough information because there is nothing about curly hair on my diagram. So the last thing that we're going to do is a couple more examples. For each of the following, form a conclusion that follows logically from the given statements. All college students are poor. All college students are poor. Bubba is a college student. So because I said all college students are poor and Bubba is a college student, I can then say that Bubba is poor. Okay? The next one, all engineers need mathematics. Elroy doesn't need mathematics. So logically, I can say that if all engineers need mathematics and he doesn't need mathematics, then Elroy is not an engineer. And then the last one, all bicycles have tires. All tires use rubber. So I can make the conclusion that then all bicycles use rubber. Because a bicycle has tires and the tires have rubber, so then I can jump straight from the bicycle to the rubber. So you'll see your homework down there. I mentioned this in class, but just to reiterate, here's your homework. These are out of assignment set A. You can skip number 19 and you can add in 15 and 18 as a free homework quiz bonus. You will turn those in Monday at the start of class.